Welcome to Math 2320 Differential Equations for the fall semester 2020. I'm your professor for this semester. I am Dr. Chris Martin, and hopefully I'll be able to guide you through the material and we'll learn something in the process. In this introductory video, I wanted to give you kind of the bare bones outlook on the course and where to find certain things. The very first thing is the course is 100% fully online. You never need to leave your house. Second, the homework for each section, add up all the homework grades that you have and get an average. That will count for 40% of your grade. There is one midterm and one final exam, and each one of those is worth 30% of your grade. And that's all of the things that make up your grade for this semester: your homework, your midterm, and your final exam. And each one of those can be found in WebAssign. The homework, the midterm, the final exam, and samples of the midterm and the final exam. And we'll look at WebAssign in a little bit. We'll also go into more details in the syllabus. All of the homework, all of the tests, everything is due by December the 12th. That's a Saturday at midnight. So you can go at your own pace. Go faster, slower, that's up to you. Just don't let it pile up on you and try to do it all at the very end. Now, each section that we cover will have a PDF file on how to work the homework problems. It'll have links to helpful files, and it'll also have a link to YouTube videos where I talk about the solved homework and my thought process in solving it. And we'll see that in the course schedule in a few seconds. As far as the textbook, you really have a couple of options. You can get the physical textbook, which is a loose leaf version, along with an access card to WebAssign. That's one possibility. But you don't really need the physical book. I mean, if you can use an ebook and you're fine with that, then just get the WebAssign access just by itself, because the ebook comes with that. But that's up to you, whether you feel comfortable reading an ebook or not, or if you like a physical textbook. The important things you will need is this class key as well as the access code, but this ties you into our particular class. All right, let's go look at the course schedule to see what's there. All right, now what you see here is a timeline. Basically week 1, week 2, week 3, and about the things you should be covering during that particular time period. Now, for each section that we cover, there is a PowerPoint that would go along with it to help you look at different concepts in the course. There'll be the worked out homework solutions and the YouTube videos. Now, if you see here, for example, section 2.1, there's a PowerPoint, and then there's two things here from the homework. The P is my working of the homework that was assigned, and the other link is to the textbook full solution manual. So let's look at that briefly. So what the full solution manual looks like, from me I guess, is this one. No, this is from the textbook, sorry. So this is from our textbook, so we're looking at that. It's really large. There's 70 pages worth. All right, so if that's helpful to you, you can look at that. That goes along with the textbook. And then the ones that I do under the P link here, you can see there are annotations where I make physical comments about why the solution is the way that it is, talking about the problem, trying to get to one where we look at a physical solution, where we actually work it out. But I think this first section just has the direction fields, but a little bit where we do work some things out and take a look. So again, the P are the ones that I assign in WebAssign and how I work it. And the first ones are the link to the full textbook solution set. All right, so that's all the way through the whole course. All that's there already. The midterm, there'll be a sample midterm in WebAssign. You can practice it as many times as you like. It doesn't count for a grade. But the real midterm will be exactly the same. It'll be in WebAssign as well. The only difference is the numbers will be different. And you'll be able to do 3 tries per problem. Okay. And there'll be a sample PDF over here so that you can see the PDF version of it. And similarly for the very end, all the way till the end, again a sample final that you can practice as much as you like. On each of these homework assignments in WebAssign, you have unlimited tries on the homework. If you don't like the grade that you made on a particular homework, then rework only the problems that you missed for a better grade. And so conceivably you could make a perfect 100 on every homework. That's up to you and how much time you want to spend. But you do have unlimited tries for each of the homework problems. All right, so that's basically what we're covering and when. Let's come back here to the opening. So we talked about that, the syllabus. Let's look at that briefly. And so the syllabus has the name of our course, who I am, how to contact me. Talks about the textbook, how to get in, learning outcomes, hopefully all the great stuff you'll be able to do by the end of the semester. And then here it talks about the grading for the homework and the midterm. All right, the other important thing is if you need to drop the class or withdraw, as long as you do that before November the 9th, you just get a W on your transcript and no grade. Now also, if as you're looking at all your classes this week, if you don't like something with a particular class or an instructor, make a change this week and then there's no record you ever took the class and you also get a partial refund. Now if you are lost or struggling, feel free to ask lots of questions. Don't sit at home lost and confused and no one to help you. You can send me an email or you can come here under collaboration, click on discussions, and there's a discussion page where you could post your questions. I'm stuck on this problem. What do I do? Oh, what was the policy again on this or that? Or any question that you have, you can post it here in the discussion board. If you have suggestions, let's say we cover a topic and the video wasn't enough to show you what to do, then just say, hey, could you make another video talking about this problem in more detail? Because that would help me a lot. So don't be lost, confused. The material is not always easy, but ask lots of questions and I'm sure we can get through all this together. All right, so that takes us through the syllabus, the course schedule. Let's look at WebAssign. When you get into WebAssign, it looks like the following. You would log in with your username and password, or right here is where you would enter the class key. And once you enter the class key, then you could actually purchase the access if you need it. So let's just see what it looks like once we get in. And let's take a look. And so here we are in the particular course. We have all the assignments there so you can see them. You could work the assignments. There, right here is where the ebook is located. And that's the main things that you really need are the assignments. This is where the test will appear, the midterm and the final as well. And so that in the ebook, and you should be set for the semester. So hopefully this makes some sense. If it doesn't, ask questions about the introduction. Work with the material. It will get easier. Some of it's going to come quicker than others. Lots of gory algebra to struggle through at times. But I know we're going to do well and I have confidence. And so good luck in the semester.